I am back from my reseller meetup. Went to Pennsylvania, even went down to Maryland to go thrifting. And this is the haul from the Goodwill down in Frederick, Maryland. I am going to start over here in this little area because these are things that were not thrifted. They were gifted. I collect ceramic turkeys, and Daniel knows that, my nephew. When we came home and he was showing me all of his goodies that he has down in the den, because it's Daniel's deal den, down in the den he was showing me all of the things that glow and all of his glassware things, and boy, it's a lot, and I'm so jealous of all of his goodies down there. So he's like, hey, do you still do the ceramic turkeys? I said, yes, I do. He goes, you want that one? Yes, I do. These were hobbyist pieces, and I do not have a gray one. This is very, very unique looking, so happy for that. Then he also gifted this mug. I get so excited about gardening that I wet my plants. This is for my daughter, his cousin, Green Bee Explorer, so I'm going to give that to her. My friend Sherry, she is always finding things at garage sales, just so much for so little. And she saw these, and she knows we're Penn Staters, so of course she was like, I have to get these for Dena. She gave me those. She knows that I like tea, and how cute is this? I drink a lot of coffee, but I also drink a lot of tea, especially in the wintertime. So it's a little koala with the little strainer there, the tea infuser. And then she gave me these. So she does mostly like clothing and fashion items, handbags, shoes, all of that. Sherry also found these at a garage sale, and she gifted these to me to a resell, along with the ceramic eggs. These are also hobbyist pieces, and this little trinket box, so cute. It says made in Peru. So we do that too, sometimes just give each other items. So she sells lots and lots of fashion items like clothing and handbags and shoes and accessories. She does occasional things like this, or occasional like vintage items or breakable items, but she prefers the soft goods. So I'm grateful for these and this. So I'm going to be listing these items up. I don't know exactly how much I will list them up for. These are really unique in terms of how they got painted. You can see it looks like she might have paid $1 for the 2 eggs. This item is going to go in my little collection that I'm making of all my trinket boxes. And then we'll, when it sells, I'll tell you what it is. Her eBay store is Sherry's Fab Finds. I will put the link to her eBay store and the link to Daniel's eBay store, along with his YouTube channels, down below in the description. I don't know that I showed you these in the video. You might have seen them in the cart. Daniel found these and put them in my cart. He goes, oh, this is, vintage Avon. It's got a hummingbird on it. It's etched. These are actually like 24% lead crystal. They have some weight to them. And there's matching wine goblets that go with this set. So paid $1.49 each. And for the 2 of them, I would expect to get somewhere in that $10 to $12 range. Look at this baggie here, $4.49. So many goodies in it. I didn't even see this when I was in the store. This little Christmas nutcracker little figurine in there. Lots of Pez dispensers, and I don't know anything about Pez dispensers. Some are collectible, some are just, people just want like one like that one, just for, in their vignettes and displays, good for like tiered trays, that kind of thing. But what I really wanted it for was all of these little Halloween items. There's little witches in there. There's like 3 of those. Although I see one has some chips on it. The other ones seem okay. But it's this guy right here. I want to get him out. So I am going to open this. But let's keep going around the table and I'll save this for last. The sun is slowly rising behind me, so we're getting a little bit more light. Let's talk about these mugs. So there was 4 of these. Now, the wall of mugs, it wasn't a wall, the shelf of mugs, there was so many mugs to look at. It's a little overwhelming when it's like that. It looks like they weren't selling too many, and it might be because the price was $1.49. But as you can see, I have 2 of them here, and I did pay up for them. They were all turned upside down. And this one was a bit busy on the back. And I was like, oh, what are those back there? Way under the... And that says Williamsburg Reserve Collection, Blakely Fern. And it goes on to tell you all about the fern. And then it said Spode, made in England. That's an automatic yes for me. There was 4 of these mugs. I gave 2 to Danny, or he chose 2 out of the 4. I was like, hey, we can split them. I got the 2 blue ones. He already has his listed, and as you can see, mine are still on this table here as I'm filming, so I got to get mine washed up and listed too. I paid, say, $1.49. So let's say $3 for these. And I'm expecting to get somewhere in that $30 to $35 range for them. So we have all heard rumors about the Goodwills lowering their prices. All the mugs there were $1.49 or up. They couldn't fit another mug on that shelf, with the exception of I took 4 of them off and put them in my cart. New mugs were coming out. They were all priced at 99 cents. I still laugh at that because Salvation Army has theirs and had for this entire time 4 mugs for $1.99. So that's less than 50 cents a piece. I go to another thrift store that is called Grace Centers of Hope. Now, not all their locations have the same pricing, but this particular one has their mugs and always had their mugs for 49 cents a piece. They want to move these items. They don't want them sitting around. So yeah, this particular Goodwill might have to relabel all of their mugs, or they're just going to go to the landfill because people are going to buy the 99-cent ones and not the ones that are $1.49. But that's my 2 cents on that matter. So let's switch gears and go over here to the Minnetonkas. That is a BOLO brand. I didn't even have to think about it. $4.79. Beautiful denim sandals here with this beautiful detail on. Let me do it this way so you can see them. I'm going to have to block the sun. Look at how awesome these look. And they look to be in really good condition. I would expect to get somewhere in that $20 to $25 range for the sandals. This has become a new obsession of mine. I just think these are so pretty. They're versatile. You don't have to put a candle in them. You can put a planter in there too, and then have this on the outside of it, but they are used for candles. This one was $3.49 and it says Yankee Candle. So there was ones that are different names and they do not sell as well. This one is going to go for like $20 or $25 because it's Yankee Candle versus the other brands that go for about $10. So, and they look almost identical. They look so much identical. One is sold at like Kohl's, another one's sold at Bed Bath & Beyond, and they have different brand names on them, but I'm only picking up the ones that say Yankee Candle. I pulled this mug forward so we could get a better look at it. It has this beautiful plaid pattern on it with the letter E, Christmas plaid. It's a big mug, as you can see, bigger than those. And the reason I picked it up is because it said Pottery Barn on it. This, also, let me tell you how much I paid for it. $1.49. So I was paying up for these mugs, but I did that because this also sells in that $15 to $18 range. So it's the same as these mugs over here. So when these all sell, that's roughly $40, $45. That sun is starting to get warm, very warm. It's going to be in the 80s today. I want to get these out of the way, probably put them back inside. But look at the little ducky candles. How cute. I paid $3.49 for these. I have no idea what these will go for. Maybe $10 to $12. I never pick up candles. I'm always afraid that they are going to melt. Now, I just said I never do it. I got candles right here, but I have sold candles before, jar candles. I had 2 of them that I paid up for. I think I was doing like retail arbitrage, and I had bought specific ones because they were a specific brand and theme to them, and I thought they were so unique that I picked those up. I can't even remember what they are right now because it was so long ago. But I'm going to get these out of the sun. Daniel also put this in my cart. It is the Fostoria Cubist pattern, the bigger pitcher. These come in different sizes. They have the creamer version, this size, and then they have the bigger one. Paid $3.49, and I would expect to get in that $18 to $22 range for this. The reason he gave this to me, because you're thinking, why didn't he just keep it for himself? He picked up a huge lot of Fostoria. He has so much Fostoria right now, and that happens to us resellers. I have so much, you can have this piece. So he gave this to me because I didn't have any. These shoes over here went in the cart right away because they're SAS. That's a really good brand. It's a BOLO brand to pick up. $5.79. And I should be able to sell these in that $30 to $35 range. In the video, you saw me put these and another pair of Danskos, these clogs, into my cart. The other pair I put back. They did not make it because along the edge they were all kind of like very worn, and I just didn't want to pick those up. They probably still had value. A lot of nurses use these because of the thick heels and you're on your feet all the time. Any type of job that you have where you're standing, this is the brand you want to get. And they're really expensive, and they sell well on like eBay and Poshmark. $4.79. These right here, this one with all these little squigglies on it, sell in that $50 to $55 range. The fuzzy slippers next to them are for me. I have a pair of pink of these, and they're just so comfortable that I was like, these are coming home with me, so these are not for sale. And let's move on behind the shoes, and let's go to this item. Paid $4.49 for it. It is a Goodwood teak wooden tray with the cloche or the cheese dome. I just sold one of these, and I mentioned that in the video when I picked it up. The other one I sold was rectangle, and the tray was rectangular, and then it had the ceramic round plate with the cloche on it. These come in all shapes and sizes, and the ceramic plate, they're all different as well. Definitely a BOLO to pick up. I would expect to get somewhere in the $20 to $25 range for this because this is a small one. They go up in price from there. Let's see if I can turn it over and show you. This one has a sticker. The one I had, it was actually like carved into it a little bit, so you could see, you know, that it said Goodwood on it. But that is the brand to be picking up. These were so pretty, and has like up here, that is the scientific name. I would probably butcher that middle part there, but it's Peony Latiflora Culinar. It's a beautiful peony floral pattern on this plate. $3.49 for each plate. I really paid up for them. There's 7 of them here. Let me switch it around so we can see the back. It says Botanica Peony for Williams-Sonoma 2011. So the price on some of the plates, when Dan and I would see them, we would be like, we have to look that up, because why are they pricing them so high? Well, it turns out, now this is the dinner plate. You know what? I'm looking at it. Is it the dinner plate? Well, even if it's considered, the salad plates are 8.5 inches, and now I'm looking at them like that looks like it might be 8.5. Let's go with salad plate. Maybe the dinner plates are the 11 inches. These are selling between $14 and $17 a piece. And that's why I picked them up. Of course, we all know that Williams-Sonoma is a BOLO brand. If you ever see the ones with the bunny rabbits on it, there's one with a turkey on it, they are all BOLOs. I have 3 more items to go. We're almost to the end here. Look at these. I am always so attracted to bright colors, and these are all Pier 1. Don't sleep on the Pier 1 items. Daniel found a bunch of Pier 1 glasses, and he really made out with those. Not on this trip, on a different trip. He bought them, sold them a long time ago, and he made pretty good money on that flip. And then these are the bowls. Like it's like a small soup bowl, and these are like the luncheon plates. The more I look at this, I think these might be, I didn't bring my measuring tape out with me. These might be the salad plates. Of course, if they are the dinner plates, they would go for even more than what I said. But back to these. So paid up for these. Again, $12.49 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates, and $8.49 for 4 bowls. So I paid up a bit. But these are so worth it. So what people are doing is you put 1 bowl with 1 plate. So I'll have a set of 4 like that, and then I'll have 2 extra plates, and that's how I'm going to sell it. Let's flip these over so that you can see. I'm trying to be careful here. All right. Pier 1. Hand-painted earthenware. And so it looks like they're using Scotch tape instead of like the packing tape, and that can sometimes make these a little bit more loosey-goosey, but they held together for my trip. The poppy plates by themselves sell for between $8 and $10 a piece, and then these, the little bowls, also sell for $10 a piece. So now I'm wondering if maybe I should sell these separate and get like $40 for these, and I could get anywhere from $48 to $60 for this stack. I brought the lamp to the front of the table. This is my last item in this haul. Hope you guys enjoyed watching everything that I got here. If you didn't see the thrift with me, make sure to go to that video. It's the video before this one. There will be a link down below in the description of this video, and I will put it in the comments. So this item is a little bit out of my wheelhouse. I don't normally pick up lamps. In fact, I have a couple lamps upstairs in my emporium that I never listed because I kind of like got them home and then was like, oh my goodness, you know, and didn't list them. So I'm a little behind on that. Paid $8.49 for this one. Everyone knows the green ones. These are these banker lamps, little table lamp. The green shade ones are very popular, and there's the original vintage ones, and then there's the reproduction ones. This particular style is the brushed bronze. If you see the ones like this with the yellow shade and the brass bottoms, one just recently sold on eBay for $99 plus shipping. I'm thinking that this one is in that anywhere from $30 up to $55. I've seen them listed. This is hard to comp out because there's just so many green ones, or they have like stained glass here. Not too many of these yellow ones. And I looked all over the place to get a good comp on it, but I'll price it up and we'll see what happens, and when it sells, I'll tell you what I got for it. I didn't forget, our little bonus footage is, let's open this up and see what I got. Okay, let's tear open the bag. It's a truck, but it also should stand up like that. They all stand up. Santa Claus, a couple of those, Tweety Bird, Wonder Woman, little snowman. Put him back here. Okay, is that all? That's all the peasants. Now, I want to get this guy out because I want to see him. Look at his face. Isn't he cute? A little pottery piece, but oh no. Oh, he's broke. Oh, and I'm knocking over the peasants. Oh, I could only see this part of him. So, you know what's funny? I keep thinking about some of these broken pieces, and you're thinking, oh, it's like worthless. And I'm like, what if you glued like a flower there? Like, they glued something to it so that it's not like going in the trash. I just don't want it to go to the landfill. It's so cute, but such a shame. I got a couple of these little metal cars made in the USA. That little green truck, how cute is that? It looks like the little green truck that I used in the beginning of my video. And where's there's a couple. Oh, there's another. This is a a green van. I bet these have some value to them. And then this one, oh my goodness. It's Tweety Bird. Is he in a VW? He is. He's in a VW. I bet this also has value to him. I see a seashell in here. I will put that in one of my planters. Okay, so let me see what this is. Oh, it's a little black cat, a little cauldron. I wanted this for the Halloween items, and the rest of it was all kind of like bonus. The front of the store had two big giant shelves full of Halloween, but we could not find anything vintage or anything that we could, you know, like flip online or anything like that. It's got a little missing paint there. But I like these smalls. How cute. There's multiple witches. I just thought they would be neat. I could put like a little collection of them together. What's this right here? Oh, he's a little ghost with a pumpkin. Just cute. Oh, I wonder if he's broken off of something. So, those people that do assemblages, I always butcher that word, assemblage, where they like put something together and they glue all the different things together. I'm like, this is the kind of thing that would go good with that. If I was more creative, I would be making those. Might have to attempt it at some point to help save some of these items. Look at her little face. So I have 3 of the witches. So cute. And then 1 wooden Christmas item, the Nutcracker here. So a little figurine. And that's everything that's in here. So I don't know how much the Pez items would go for. This almost looks like a Hess truck. They might not be worth a lot. But I think I got some fun items in here. I'll just have to let you know how it goes with selling the items, and I'll have to let you know if I do anything to save him. So let's look around the table one last time. What is your favorite item? Put it down in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys later.